Okay.
But I would we look at each other some important.
So yeah, I guess we've started. Welcome back to another episode of Engineer Thoughts. This is the Soul Engineer back again with another episode. I'm back again on video if you're watching this instead of listening to this.
But wait, let me just say, I had to convince you to shoot video. This man was saying no.
Yeah, I was about to say that this guy has been convincing me to shoot video for some time now because, you know what, video takes some time. And he's been doing video for the last 3 months consistently.
Yeah.
Which is kind of good on him and looks bad on me, which is actually bad on me and I feel bad.
Bruh. You know what's funny? I feel like we just kind of swapped roles.
Yeah.
Because you were actually, remember when I used to tell you, I was like, hey, dog, I actually envy what you have.
Yeah.
And even, you know what's funny? Even before I was shooting video myself, I was always like, bruh, put out more content.
Yeah, I guess so, hey? I think for me, it's I kind of like shooting video, but in my room in Russia. And that's not where I am right now.
Ish.
That's where like my ring light is, my tripod, my table. So like I try to minimize a lot of steps. So when I shoot video, especially when I shoot video. So because I'm now here, I have to set it up, take it down, check my angles. But yeah, right. I start shooting video more. But yeah, man.
You didn't even introduce me, this guy. But
because you distracted me.
I'm sorry.
I was about to introduce you.
My name is Thobo I, Sethibe.
Yeah, I guess you've introduced yourself.
Sethibe TL. I'll put the thing. Who's gonna edit? Who's gonna edit?
Whoever's gonna edit. We I think we can.
But they will put the tag.
Yeah.
Sethibe TL. Got them over here
At the Soul
Engineer.
Engineer.
My podcast now. So what's good? Why are you here, my boy?
This guy had to be me.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just give a brief description of myself. Bro, I'm just a fun guy.
That's so brief.
That's just me, dog. I'm just a fun guy.
So brief.
I'm just a fun guy. Yeah.
Well, to be honest, he is just a fun guy, and he's into so many projects, man. Not many, but in the sense that
I have so many interesting
projects. I think we're gonna touch into that.
So many interesting things.
And yeah, man, how have you been? This is the first time I see you in 8 months.
You actually see me, and I feel like I'm in. There's some things that are not good.
Yeah.
But there's so much good. Like,
so much is good.
I'm in a very good space right now, especially mentally.
Yeah.
I think I'm open to talk about this now. I was suffering mentally for a good, I think, more than 2 years actually, and I didn't realize.
You didn't realize?
Only after I was in therapy, they were like, "Oh, my boy, hey,
yeah, down bad.
you're a little cuckoo, my boy." And I was like, "Damn."
Well,
but yeah. Right now, I'm actually in a good space. I've been around family. I've been doing therapy. It's just been good, man.
It's been good.
Yeah.
It's been good. And how would you say was that period when you didn't understand what was happening?
Yo.
You felt something was wrong.
I get it, I told you. But I can talk about it like I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was going through a breakup. And then I won't talk about it just for the respect of the other party.
Wait, pause.
And for myself.
Women are wicked, dog. Anyways, continue.
Yo, bruh, the thing is, I know the way I tell the story would be funny, dog. It would be funny, but it's not funny.
Exactly.
It's sad.
Women are wicked. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Wait, what do you say now? My mind went.
You're going through a breakup.
Oh yeah, I was going through a breakup, my
Yeah.
nigga. And I think I was actually rediscovering myself in Botswana now.
Yeah.
Considering the fact that I had been away for almost 2 years.
The time was like a 1.5 or 2 years. Yeah, close to 2 years.
It was closer to 2 years than it was 1.5. But yeah, I was rediscovering myself. You know, the lifestyle here is different. So when I got here, I was just into that fast lifestyle. It took me away, unfortunately. But I'm fortunate enough actually to have people around me who are like, yo, dog, when I'm going off track, they're like, yo, you need to chill.
Yeah.
You need to do this.
Yeah.
So then it was just constantly pain. It was literally pain, dog, from
pure pain,
dog.
Pushing
from
pain.
August to, I think I'd say, well up to January. I was genuinely in a very terrible space.
This was last year.
Well, this is from last year until like this year.
Or beginning of this year.
I was not in a good space. I was, the therapy part. I was in therapy. I did therapy. My first therapist. It was okay, not so good. And then I got a new therapist.
You switched?
Yeah. I didn't really switch. The other one had to leave.
Okay.
So I got a new therapist. Did that. She's actually my friend now, if I'm being honest. I met somebody who actually understands the type of person that I am.
Yeah.
Which I feel like it's a dope thing to find in therapy, because I've heard people's experiences in therapy. They go there and like, my boy actually, therefore it's like, it feels like work. Because that's what it felt like me the first time. It felt like, I wouldn't say it felt like work, but it just felt like I go there.
Someone's
and
like begging you to tell you about them. To tell them about you.
Not necessarily beg me to talk about myself, but like it felt like I'm just going there to talk. It wasn't progressive. Until I met a person who would actually hold me accountable. She'd be like, yo, she's a lady, by the way.
Yeah. Well, most therapists say. I haven't met a male therapist.
I feel like it'd be weird. To not be rude when you Tell me okay, what I'm saying. I met that lady.
Men are also terrible, but continue.
Terrible advice from I feel like niggas give the most terrible.
Jets are toxic.
The most terrible. But met her. She'd hold me accountable.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately we had to stop that thing because she got into her own thing. Can't talk about that. But so from then, like meeting her, I made progress literally within February, March, April. These 3 months. Within 3 months.
Wow.
I think I wouldn't say I got over, but I managed to make significant progress.
Yeah.
Over like many years.
Wow.
And it wasn't only because the therapist was like, yo, you need to work on your... I told myself, I was like, yo, bro, I'm not in a good space and I've realized it. And I want to be an overall better person.
Yeah. I think now that you mentioned that, it's important to kind of like come to the knowledge or acknowledgement. Okay. Make sure you're like holding it up towards you straight.
Yeah.
Actually, let me hold this. Let me get my drink as well.
Hey, what the drink is still?
It's eating nice.
It's
going in well.
Going in nice, my boy.
So I was saying, I think it's important to come to a position of acknowledgement that you're not in a good position. Even if you don't know what actually the problem is, what's eating you up, at least knowing what something's not up. Because that's what happened to me last year as well. I actually talked about it in one of my previous podcasts. I think it's titled I'm Back. The past 3 months have been the pits,
So actually, I want you to tell me about that. Because, we live busy lives.
Mona.
So even really like,
yeah,
we'll just go over, we'll talk about it.
It's just like one FaceTime in 2 weeks, and then like life moves on.
Get busy, my boy.
No hard feelings. Exactly.
No hard feelings.
Exactly. So like the last 3 months were more of like I think I'm gonna try and change my situation because the 6 months before that were not okay, and that position where you are in a position where you don't understand what's happening, you don't even know, and you're not even acknowledging it. You start suffering, or you put yourself in a cycle of suffering because you don't even know what's happening. You try and remedy it by maybe. And I noticed for me, try remedy it by maybe quick fun, or like eating out, going to McD, or like
you're just being on your phone. Actually, that's another thing that like I was saying earlier, like I haven't fully like learned how to navigate my life. Sometimes I find when I'm on my phone mostly because I'm trying to avoid something. So it's little things like
exactly that. Trying to avoid the situation and not acknowledging it. And I was like, when it hit in January, that's when I was like, I gotta try and fix some stuff. I gotta talk to someone. I gotta hit up someone. Yeah, and you're right. When you come out of that good position, you can kind of see yourself making progress.
Yeah, you actually, dog. It's interesting. Like, wait, this is thing recording.
Yeah, it's recording. Okay. It's recording.
It's interesting when like you actually like get to a place where you're actually able to understand yourself. Because I think that's where I'm going right now.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm on a point where I'm actually learning myself and it's fun. That's why I'm like. I think you just watched me watch myself on TV.
Yeah,
I was actually enjoying it.
That was a tight vlog. You guys should check it out once it's out. It's not out yet, but
I need to fix it.
I got exclusive content.
That vlog was tight.
It's tight.
But I'm saying, my boy, like I've realized, like once I started actually starting to. It sounds cliche, but genuinely, once you start loving yourself, dog.
Hey, bro.
Once you really start loving yourself, bro, you start taking care of yourself.
Yeah.
Like.
And not just loving yourself, like it comes with also like reducing the self-hatred,
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed.
Yeah.
The that whole imposter syndrome. Hey, it can eat you.
Wait, the reason I was trying to like dive it because we were talking about some sad stuff.
Yeah.
We talk about something exciting. But like I was saying, one take I've gotten from my mental health journey was like, bro, once you start to appreciate, like once you look at it, it's not suffering. It's I'm going through this because of other gifts that I have. That's a perspective that I was given. I got to learn that I'm a very, very creative person. Like, it's actually insane for me discovering that myself.
Your
like,
genius is insane.
No, like, I'm not trying to like toot my own horn,
I
but
get
like,
you, but
it
just brought me back to that meme.
It scares me because I'm like, yo, dog. And then I got to learn that when you're a person who's that way, you actually, the flip side of it is not so pretty.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not so pretty. So when I do have days like that, I'm like, okay, what is the actual problem? Why am I feeling anxious? Why am I feeling depressed? You know?
Yeah.
So is that, so then I'm like, then the first thing I actually say to myself, I'm like, okay, don't forget that you're human.
That's one thing. You're not Superman.
Bro, I beat myself up so much.
Hey,
you know? And I do it way less often right now. I would do it way less often. But yeah, man, that's all I'm saying. Like, once you get to the flip side of it, like the light on it, just ask yourself, why am I, like, we go through mental health issues for different reasons.
Loads of reasons.
But you just need to find that flip side that has like butterflies, sunshine, rainbows, you know.
And just try and find where the cycle actually starts from, Because once you find that, you can break the cycle much faster.
Much faster.
That's what I noticed as well.
Much faster.
So yeah, man, it's good to hear in a better place. Now let's hear more about you, man.
Me?
You've been in Bots for like the past 6-7 months, 8 months.
I just want to say this now.
What?
I am not a cocky person, first of all. But I've learned, dog, you need to speak things into existence.
Legit.
So
what have you spoken into existence?
What I'm doing right now, basically, I'm selling thrifted clothes, bro. I'm selling fashion, dog. Like, I have a thing with my friend, one of my closest friends, Reginald.
Yeah.
Free laundry.
Shout out to Reggie.
Shout out Reggie. He actually got me into that. But yeah, like I'm saying, I'll talk about it. I'm selling clothes, thrifted clothes, making content around thrifted clothes, doing a podcast on that.
Yeah.
You know, I've gotten to learn that with I don't want to call it a business though, because that's how much I love. I just feel like calling something that you love a business
it doesn't do it justice.
It doesn't do it justice though. Yeah. But I just say what I'm doing. I don't have a name for it, but what I'm doing, like what we're doing, I found that it's actually something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
I've always had the ideas, and now it's purely just execution. That is why for the last like 3 months, 3, 4, 5-ish months, I've just been like head down.
Going at it.
Work. Because I'm enjoying it and I've always wanted to do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I get what you mean. So like, just take us back. You know, I know about it, but maybe someone else who's watching might not know about it. Take us back to like the whole concept. By the way, it's called Free Laundry. You just it's Free Laundry. Check it out on Instagram and Twitter.
Actually, I want to break it down way further than Free Laundry.
Yeah.
Because I've been thinking about it. You know, my mom used to sell, I think I talked about this in passing in a podcast, but my mom used to sell thrifted clothes.
Ah, yeah.
Debaily, like
Debaily, yeah. Kind of that's what
adults
What's
the thing?
call it.
Stop calling it debaily.
I keep saying.
That's why you don't like the clothes.
Yeah, because you feel like, ish, manapo. It's the labeling that's the problem. It's the labeling
that's the problem. So that's literally what we're trying to do. We're trying to change that narrative. Dog, don't look at it as like second-hand clothes, bro. It's been worn, yes, but there's so much uniqueness in thrifted clothes.
And given a new life.
Like, look at this right now, dog. Like this thing right now. It's a little torn up, but it has so much. What's the word? It has a lot of character.
There's a story to it. You can just tell.
My brother owned this, so I don't really have. I just took it.
It's giving Ian vibes.
It's just so clean, dog. The aging is perfect.
Yeah, I think that's the thing about thrifted clothes that I've noticed, especially with the stuff you guys put up. It just looks so immaculate, man. Not that it looks
actually, like I'm saying,
it ages well.
Nah, I was about to put niggas on some sauce. They want to take my sauce. Nah.
Okay, if you don't want to put them on the sauce, then it's okay.
No, I'll do it on my own, but not like
that. I think thrifting is a good thing, man. I think thrifting is a good thing. I think I personally encountered thrifting from my girlfriend. So she just, girls like talk about everything.
You know, I feel like girls don't realize that they're smart, though.
Yeah, that's smart.
Girls are smart.
So
you know, hands down, I'll give it to girls. Always find the cheapest clothes,
hard,
and they will rock and not fit, but it's cheap.
It's
and you're like, what?
Too fly. So like, fly. She got me into like she'd take pictures and show me like whenever she's on a thrifting journey, going around in Sheffield, and I'm like, yo, man, that's some good stuff. That's
actually. You need to hook me up. I want to go to the UK, go thrift there.
It's to go there, hey? It's to go there.
Thrift in the UK.
So I was like, thrifting is actually a thing, hey? And this is like, imagine a whole established store. Not like
brick and mortar.
Brick and mortar, yeah, exactly. You know the business lingo. It looks like a Mr. Price, but it's like, it's just thrifted stuff, you know. And you know, once you get into a thrift store, it's one of one. There's one of this come back and stock again.
Dog, I've been consuming so much content, like just different thrift stores, but mostly round two. And I've realized, dog, it's way beyond actually buying pieces, though. People actually go there to hang. Like, I could not have money, but I can go to the store just to hang around.
Yeah.
Because, like, the vibe there is just dope,
it's different.
Dog. It's dog. Yeah. And that's what I'm like, bro, I'm only saying this. I just want us to get to a level in Botswana where there's a thrift store. And I'm going to say this now with confidence. When this year ends, Free Laundry is going to have a store.
Nice. You guys heard that.
We're going to have a physical store. When this year ends, I'm taking it upon myself
to have a brick and mortar.
Bro.
Man, that's
just a place for us to hang around. Yeah, but we digressed. But let me.
No, we didn't actually.
Oh no, I was taking you back.
Yeah, I was about to say. My mom used
to sell thrifted clothes, dog, and then like I'd get pieces from her. Also, another fun fact, how I got into fashion. My mom dresses up like, my mom can dress.
She's really into clothes.
She's really into clothes.
Yeah.
So she used to dress us up. And then I got to a point where I started dressing myself up. Like, so it was easier for me. I was taking that from her. Like, she used to put me in like the nicest things. No, you used to wear about Jabaroo.
Hey,
what was it called, dog?
What are these? For me, it was Woolworth stuff.
Nah, there's like, bulldozer, dog.
Bulldozer. Hey, remember those? Yeah.
Billabong, my nigga, like old brands, like stuff like that, dog.
Those
like,
are solid brands.
She sauced me up, my boy. I remember, bro, the freshest pair of kicks I've ever had in my life.
Quicksilver,
it was Quicksilver. You see, it was Reeboks, dog, and my dad got them for me, dog. Those are the bro. I promise. I think I was in like standard 4, dog.
Yeah,
those shoes are so tight, dog, but I love them, bro. I was like, yo, this is the freshest shoes I've ever gotten. Nobody's rocking shoes like this, first of all, and I think that's why I got the love, your Reebok.
Oh yeah,
but that's what I was saying.
Dude.
Sorry, I'm a Reebok dude.
He actually has a pair there, yeah.
But I was saying, so my mom would buy it on the daily, and I'd like pick out what I like, and she'd be like, "No, Clara, I'm selling," and I'd be like, "Nah, can I at least like get 1 or 2?" And then she'd be like, "Ah, nah, cool, you can get it."
Right.
So I'd literally always be sourced, and then dudes would ask me, "Yo, bro," and I'd just be like, "Yeah, my mom sells this stuff, blah blah blah," and also I also used to cut my clothes.
Oh yeah,
like I used to cut my clothes, dog. Like I remember this one time, we were supposed to go for a Halloween party thingy, and I just dressed jeans and I just made holes in a t-shirt because I think that's when Yeezy was first coming out.
Oh yeah,
so that influenced
that whole Yeezy era.
So I would just rip up our clothes. I also had like bootleg Yeezys, but like I didn't know they were bootleg at the time.
Yeah,
and I got them with love.
Yeah,
I won't say the source, but I got them with love. So I had funny thing though, they were so comfortable, dog. Like they were very comfortable. But so did that. My mom into thrifting, she dressed us up. I started dressing myself up. I think probably when I was by like age 10, I was already dressing myself.
Yeah.
Fast forward, high school, still dressing myself. I feel like at that time, if I look back at my style, at that time I liked it. But right now I'm just like, bro.
I'm just a lighty.
You was moving light.
Okay.
Now I'm moving diff.
Okay.
I'm moving diff.
Okay.
And it's still, I feel like even right now, I'm at a point where I'll look back and I'm gonna be like, yo, that was actually a point where I felt like I had reached the pinnacle. That was a point where I feel like I reached the pinnacle
of your own style.
My style. My style.
Yeah.
And it's one thing that I like random. I'm gonna talk about something random, but like I like growth, dog. I like growth. I like being inspired. I like elevating. because it's a nice thing to like look back at yourself and be like, yo, man,
I've
actually
far.
come a long way.
Yeah.
I've actually come a long way.
That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. And then how did free laundry start as free laundry start?
So free laundry, Reggie and I go thrifting one day. At that time,
In Bots.
Yeah, in Bots. At that time, I actually, from the only time I actually proper got into thrifted clothes between now and when we started free laundry, the last time I think was when my mom was doing it. I myself wasn't really into buying thrifted clothes for some weird reason. I don't know why, but I just wasn't buying thrifted clothes. So then we got to Bots. Reggie's like, let's go thrifting. We go thrifting. We see some lekker things, lekker pieces, sea caps. Yeah, so we see caps. Reggie's like, yo, dog, how about we like just start our own thing? How we start our own thing? We just like sell thrifted clothes.
Yeah.
At that time, I promise you, when looking at it the way we're moving now, right now, dog, I feel like free laundry is beyond us. Like, it's big, dog. It's growing, but like, I just feel like it's something way bigger than us. I feel like it's a change. It's a change in our culture.
Oh yeah,
in our streetwear culture.
It's causing a cultural shift.
I know we're causing a cultural shift.
Yeah,
and that makes me happy because I always ask myself, why is it that, like in Botswana, we don't really look into things like fashion that way?
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
because bro, I feel like we did a podcast with this kid, dog. His name is Flocko the Designer. That guy,
I actually watched that.
Did you watch? That guy is deep, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that guy is deep. He talked about fashion tourism. Before I met that guy, I would have never thought about something like fashion tourism.
What the hell is that?
I would have never thought about something like that.
Yeah.
So you see what I'm saying? It's way bigger than us, dog. I get on Thread Talk and I listen to people speak and I'm like, yo,
this guy is speaking bars.
Like, people are actually speaking bars, bro. And like, I'm actually getting goosebumps right now because it's something I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I listen to people speak and I realize that, yo, we haven't really started something.
Yeah.
We're actually like capturing something that's always been there. We're just unraveling it. You know, like we are the lucky ones who are able to unravel it and like go through the experience and like be like, yo, it wouldn't even be a thing of, yo, we started this, we did this. No, it's not what it is, dog. For us, it's building a community. Like, we just
want to
build a community where, because, bruh, realistically, besides me being a creative, I'm a businessman. I'm a personal finance enthusiast. You thrift, you're saving money.
Legit, like, not just a better money.
And I just learned something of recent. You know, I used to think of thrifting. I used to think of thrifting as like, cheap pieces, blah, blah. There's actually thrifted clothes that are expensive.
Mona, I've seen some expensive thrifts.
Yeah. Thrifting goes that way. It shows you you can get value when you thrift.
Yeah.
You can get value when you thrift. So that's what we're doing, though. We're just trying to show people, like, don't just look at it as the old clay rate. That's not what it is. That's really not what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, once you get into your like vintage Gucci's, your vintage Louis, your vintage, what's this thing?
Prada,
all those high-end labels, dog. They actually used to make some dope stuff before it got modernized.
Yeah.
Back in that day, they were making some dope.
And like,
it's a Carhartt. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it Carhartt. I'm not pronouncing it right, but I know the brand. Bro, there's just so many brands. Converse, One Star,
man.
Bro.
Damn.
Like, you get to like go into that. I feel like I like behind the scenes. That's just type person.
Oh, yeah.
I always want to understand, like, bro, if this perfume, like, plug, what need those sponsors I get?
Yeah, they will. Yeah, just plug.
Somebody's gonna smell like me, but this is the cheap one. Hey, we moving Dave, my boy. We using some fa. But
then you pass
I'm saying,
like,
the type of person that I am, I'd want to know. Okay, this is not interesting to me. But let's say I was interested in this bottle, I'd want to look up white label. How the white label come about? Like,
what's a white label?
Yeah, who's behind white label? What inspired them to do this?
Man,
I'm moving around, and I speak loud, so it's fine.
No, yeah, it's okay. It's catchy.
So I'm saying, I'd want to know, yo, how does this person actually think of this? You have to be creative enough to do some things, and I always want to understand how did this come about? Which is why I say, I'm telling you what. I enjoy Thread Talk. I actually watch Thread Talk. I don't know if that's like something that's interesting to say, but like I watch Thread Talk.
Yeah, it's your own content.
Like besides me actually wanting to like see where we can improve or anything, I'm actually watching because I'm listening.
Because you like what you watch.
Yeah, because it's two different perspectives when you're actually interviewing someone and you're actually watching the actual interview. Because in the interview, you're in that mode. You're like, okay, question, what's this? What am I going to ask next? What did you say? Okay, I got you. I want to understand you, but we still need to move on. Yeah. Like that, you know? So I take time and I watch Thread Talk and I learn, dog. I learn from people. I love learning.
A lot.
I love learning.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. For those that might not know, this guy, before he came back to Botswana, he was in Russia.
Yeah.
That's actually where we met each other. So, did you thrift when you're in Russia?
No, and I regret it.
You regret it?
I regret it so hard.
I know.
I regret it so hard, dog. Because it's funny because like even before I left Russia to come here, like the time I left, it was he kind of left is a tricky word. I'm still in Russia, but
still
I'm
in Russia, but you're here.
Left is a tricky word. Yeah. I'm still in school, but I'm here. But so I was saying before I left, I had only then started following thrift thingies. Because I feel like
culture there.
Yeah, thrift. That's when I was getting into thrift culture then. Because when I was there, I was kind of fun fact. I was in the gym. I won. So gym.
We were gym bros.
When you're looking good, dog, you're not wear skinny jeans.
Exactly.
Show your gains. So I was into
muscle tops. Yeah.
I just feel like then sharp A from that transition year from Bots to Russia. My style did get better because there's better quality clothing there. But I'd say my clothes got better. My style wasn't better.
Oh, yeah.
My style improved now when I started actually having open conversations with Reggie and Modise.
Those two owns.
Bro.
Oh, my gosh.
Hands down. Only now I can see. Now I can have a discussion with those guys.
Bro.
And be like, yo, now we
those guys are on their own. I'll plug them. Like, I'll definitely plug them. Yeah, man.
Like, only now I can say, okay, maybe I'm like maybe 70% they to that level where I can openly express myself the way they do. Those niggas dressed.
As much as we slander them on WhatsApp,
it's bent. It's bent, dog. It's bent.
It's bent, but
that's just how we are.
Exactly. Like those guys will, man. I've stopped pulling up to places knowing these guys are just gonna come casually.
My nigga, I'm telling you, he's dripping every day, dog.
Bro.
Okay, light fit right now, but
I remember there was a time we went go-karting when we were in Moscow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, we're just going go-karting. Just come.
Yeah.
I came like...
Bruh, I went to buy an entire outfit.
Just for that.
Same day.
You see what I mean?
No, but it's only because like there was some things happening.
No, I remember you tuned when you got the outfit.
Yeah, I hadn't gone to my dorm. I was somewhere else. So I had to go and buy clothes.
Yeah, I remember.
Kind of the money that was nice there. But bro, come on, sponsor us.
I feel like getting an outfit there is just quick, fast.
Yeah.
It's not like, you have to go to this mall. Yeah. Like there's a mall everywhere. Within 500 meters, there's something.
I feel like by the metro, dog. Like by every metro, there has to be a mall.
Bro, exactly. By every metro, there's a mall. So you get off here.
That's actually smart. What the hell?
Yeah, it's because it's Soviet
so
structure.
Convenient.
I think we'll talk about the Soviet life
now.
Yeah,
just
get it
now.
Yeah. But like that day, we were just like, I was just going go-karting. Yeah. So just went, but like we're going to wear overalls anyway.
My brother, I'll look for those pictures actually. We need to look for them. But those brothers my fit was like, those guys were dripped out.
Owns came.
Reggie was wearing I think he was wearing a shirt, dog. Shirt, pet, bro.
I remember he was wearing like a shirt and then I think a t-shirt.
Nigga, he had a chain. That chain was
chains. Then he had like a cap. That cap definitely looked thrifted. And I forgot his kicks, but they weren't AFs. I don't think they were AFs.
We digressed. I just remember.
No, it's okay. But like,
because I wanna forget. That's why.
Yeah, but like,
wait. Let me finish it off. Let me just continue the conversation.
Yeah. Finish off.
So I was saying, went from Bots to Russia. I got better clothes. My style hadn't improved. Started hanging out with Reggie and Modise more, especially Reggie now because we're doing the business together.
Yeah.
And his like style actually kind of rubbed off on me. Like the way I dress, I don't have a style where I could be like, this is specifically tied to me. Maybe like the pen. I just like pants that I like.
Kind of like shorter.
So yeah, I like pants that don't touch my ankle, so you see my shoes. Though.
Okay.
I'm always having like the freshest shoes, boy. But like I'm saying, yeah. So started hanging out with Reggie. My style improved drastically, dog. Like drastically, dog.
Yeah.
I started being confident wearing pieces I thought I'd never wear.
I think that's a good thing. Yeah.
So that transition from Bots to Russia. Got better clothes than from Russia back to Boss. Now I'm bringing back that culture.
Because Take us through something.
Yeah.
How is the thrift culture in Russia? Well, not just okay. First, let's talk about. Let me not talk about the thrift culture just yet. Let's talk about the fashion culture. The
fashion
scene
culture.
there. How is it?
Man, let me tell you, dog. When I go to Russia, I was like, yo, Russians can actually drip. And then I discovered that Russians actually look at my drip.
For real? Yeah.
Oath.
You know what?
And I was like, it's actually insane that somebody who I'm looking at and I'm like, yo, this nigga sauced up is looking at me and thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
But yo, bro, like, Russians take dressing up so seriously.
Yeah, they do.
Like, it's not funny.
Especially
like,
the women.
You see that transition from winter, like if ever it's winter and there's like this much of sun.
A day of sun, bro. Like even a sliver.
You will see, dog. Russians can dress. And I actually love that about them, dog. Like the fact that they can dress. Happy that prideful people. I think it works better for them. They're prideful people, so they always want to be looking their best. Actually makes sense why you will see guys going to school in suits, dog.
The guys that go to school in suits.
My boy, you're playing.
Now, man, I think it's also because
like
my
me, I go to school, man. I sweat. I'm keeping my best drip at home, dog. I'm like,
he keep it in the
when I'm going out on a date or something. Hey, when I still used to.
Don't worry.
You should download that thing. You know that?
Yeah.
That song. Yeah, I'm saying, like, I feel like, hey, bruh, only now, like, when I go places, I actually do make a bit of effort.
Yeah.
Because I've realized, bro, you need to look presentable.
Please look decent, you know?
Look decent.
I think that's what Russia's taught me. I mean, I didn't care about clothes. Like clothes. As long as I don't look naked, boy, I'm okay. You get there when you're just going for like a rehearsal. Isn't I used to sing? So like you come for rehearsal, you're like, okay, someone's probably gonna pull up in a hoodie and maybe jeans. Oh, hands will come out all kicked up, bro. Like the jeans are not just normal jeans.
Oh, mom jeans, boyfriend
Mom
jeans, jeans,
bro.
All the jeans.
And you know, like that.
Dead jeans, uncle
everything. And you know, like that boots, like in the winter, that winter boots. Winter boots, like the fresh looking ones.
Winter dripped out boots.
Exactly, bro. Like, when this hands would come up like that, and like not just any coat, bro, like a fur coat.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta look better next time.
Yeah.
Not that you wanna like look like Lee Mac or anything, but like
bro, I feel like you don't even try, dog.
Bro.
Like it gets into you.
Yeah.
Like it gets in you. Like I was saying, it starts off with you buying better clothes. And then now you get to a point where you're like, okay, now how can I? Because, bruh, you get bored of your clothes.
Yeah.
You genuinely get bored of your clothes. So now you start getting creative. Yo, how can I dress this better? How can I do that, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. That's yeah. And then, how's the thrift scene in Botswana now?
I don't want to talk about Botswana. I want to talk about what I know. I want to talk about Gibbs.
Yeah, you can talk
From
about
what I've seen, let me say, from my age mates, I feel like we really want to thrift.
Yeah, I think so
But
too, yeah.
There's a lot of factors. There's like things like finances, bro. Like finances, which is actually an interesting thing.
Yeah.
The way I want to like curate my creativity is in a way that will spark an interest in someone enough to approach me and actually ask me how I did it so they can do it too. And then we all have money. If we all have money, that means we can what?
Everyone can afford to get.
No, let's not get into that. But I mean, if we all have money, everybody can buy like pieces. But like I'm saying, like if we all have money, we can improve like we can improve our thrifting culture. We can improve like you need money to make things happen.
Money to get
money. You know. So that's what I'm saying. Like my creative journey, I am purposefully curating it in a way to spark an interest enough for even one person who literally asked me, yo, dog, please help me out with this. I will help you gladly. Because I've learned so many things, dog. Like, so much that, like, I talk to my friends about like, you know this. I talk about so many ideas openly.
Like,
I don't keep information. I feel like that's something so stupid to do because, like, if you
I don't like it as well.
Yeah, I feel
it's a thing. It's a common thing in this country. It's so annoying.
Let me expound on that. I was saying, like, I feel like if you if you relay information to the next person, you're sparking interest in them to actually open a realm of more information that you could have never thought of. I've seen that firsthand. We're gonna get into NFTs, right? I have a couple of friends. I'm not gonna say their names, but they're working on a big NFT project.
Oh, in bots?
In bots. They're
Can't
working
wait.
on a huge NFT. Bro, I wanna sit like this.
You gotta put me on once it drops, man.
No. I'm not even putting you as one. You're getting in like, as in like, we're curating it together.
You see?
That's how powerful it is. Like,
Wow. You know, I've always been... Okay, we'll transition to the NFT space immediately
let's
after
go
this
with
because
this. Now we have to.
so it doesn't slip my mind.
Now we have to.
Yeah, but you know what?
Hey, that's actually a very like, bruh.
Hey, you know what? I want to touch on like
NFT. Now you're talking about my financial thoughts, my crypto.
This guy
like how
thinks
I
about so many things at the same time. Let me
yeah.
just check something before we move on. See if this thing is still recording. Alright, it's still recording.
now, yeah.
Yeah, I was saying, I wanted to touch on like the way people are so stingy with ideas and opportunities in the country, man. Not stingy per se, but like people just don't you suffer. Even if there's a solution,
I feel, bro.
you know what?
I feel like people need to understand, dog. You will never grow on your own.
You can't
You can go as far, but you'll never grow on your own.
go.
Dog. Like,
Yeah,
I promise you, dog. You can never grow on your own.
yeah.
I was actually having a conversation with a cousin of mine, and we're talking about, you know, this thing where like influencers start something. First of all, you're an influencer for a reason. You influence somebody to, like, if today I start selling mics, I'm not calling myself an influencer, but let me say I was an influencer, and I started selling mics because I feel like, okay, I have a podcast and I feel like I should sell mics because like it's a good hustle and it makes sense to sell mics as a podcaster, you know.
Yeah.
And then somebody else hops on that. And then they ask me, yo, dog, how can I like create this business? Blah, 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 blah. You'll find that maybe a person will be like, nah, I can't tell you. I would gladly tell you. And you know why? Because I know I'm merely just giving you information. I am not telling you how I did it.
Yeah,
There's a very, very big difference in that.
I think
There's a very big difference.
some people feel. I think it's good to have competition as well. People forget that.
Trust me. If there's anybody who's seen free laundry and they feel like, yo, dog, I'm going to do better than those guys, please come out. Please come out.
It's good to have competition, yeah.
Hey, look, this is a funny conversation. Right now, we're actually on a break. We're on a break as the business because we want to like fix our stuff up. Because I think we've seen already after we started our thing, we've seen a couple of other people coming up with their own, and which I like. I personally like it because I'm like, yeah, that means we're actually going somewhere.
Yeah,
You know, but competition is good because it takes you out of your comfort zone.
it really does. It keeps you wondering how to survive. I've been reading this book called The Psychology of Money. So there's this
And
chapter.
bro, I need that. Come on, I
listen
think today
to
I'm
you.
gonna start reading again. But yeah.
The guy in one of his chapters, he talks about how making money is one thing, keeping that money is another. And how do you keep that money? Keeping money is a matter of survival. And if you don't have competition, you might feel like your business model is as it is the only way, and it'll stay up until eternity.
What's the word, dog?
What?
No, continue.
Lack of adaptation?
No, adaptation. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah.
Yeah, like, so the thing is, when you have competitors, you notice that there probably could be something you could be doing in a different way to attract more customers, and in turn giving you more sales and basically keeping your business alive. But when you don't have competitors, I'm not saying when you're a monopoly, but when you literally have no competitors, there's no scale to measure yourself on whether your business will keep surviving or not. There's no way to notice, am I doing the right thing really? Will this attract more? You just feel like, okay, I'm getting in sales and I think that's enough. And that there's nothing better. There's nothing more to do. So yeah, man, I think we need more startups in the country, more competition.
You gotta actually think of, I feel like Freeland is a disruptive startup.
Yeah, we need more disruptive startups.
I'll tell you more off camera, but
Okay.
I should remember something that we didn't touch on. You asked me about like what I think of our thrifting market here. I feel like it's small, but it's also big.
But it's big.
Because remember what I said earlier? I was saying that excuse me, please. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was saying we're actually unraveling something that's like been there, dog. Because you go
That's
thrift.
the thing, it's been there.
It's been there.
It's just
people actually thrift.
It's been
It's just that now we're niching it to our style.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
You know, when you mention it, like, it wasn't thrifting when I was a kid. It was just, you know, bales and... But like, when I look at it, I'm like... When you guys started, like, I noticed thrifting better when I started hanging out with you guys. I'm like, hold on. I've seen this before, but in a different way. But you guys make it look cool.
Yeah.
And that's the good part.
That's literally our business model. Just
yeah.
Make it look cool.
Make it look cool. Make it look like something that's proper. And something someone can do.
Bro, like I was saying, like, you see a piece like this. I myself, if I'm being honest, if I went, there's a palace, we won't show this.
Yeah,
but this pile of clothes that's right here, if I went to like a place, like a shop or something, and I saw this and I was being told, yo, pick out something. Okay, maybe because I sort through clothes and I'm looking for pieces, but I wouldn't be incentivized to actually buy it. But if somebody who has a brand of their own is actually like putting in their own time to genuinely make sure the customer gets the ultimate experience.
Best.
Like, I should feel this thing right now. If you're gonna sell it to me, I want to feel like, yo, dog,
I want this.
No, not really. Yeah, I want this, and I also like it. Also ends up where you receive it.
Oh
I feel like
yeah.
It's one thing to take pictures, make them look nice, but the delivery part of it is also another thing. Legit. What are you packaging in? Yeah. What are you like incentivizing your customers to come back?
I think that's a good point. You should
but it's a very tricky thing though. Like if you're running a business that's based on values, I've realized that sometimes you actually forget the money part of it.
Oh, and focus on the value.
You have to focus more on the value, and then you start leaving a lot of money on the table. It's so funny because I religiously follow Gary Vee, and I feel like you can see a lot of him in me. But
I think there's a middle ground.
There's a middle. Yeah, I'm saying there is a middle ground. I learned from a lot of people, but I was saying like, man, it's something I've realized as like creatives, we get so tied into the creativity that we actually forget about the business model.
That's true.
And that's one thing that I love about myself, that I've gotten to taste both sides. I'm both creative and I feel like
business-minded.
I'm business-minded.
Yeah. What? Yeah, business model has to be both creative and sustainable.
Creative and sustainable. Yes, like, that's the
business model.
Yes, so I was saying, like, you get to your delivery point. What are you giving me this thing in? Are you giving it to me in like in a plastic bag? Are you giving it to me in like something that looks nice? Like, how do I feel? Do I feel like you actually?
Don't worry, it can push like 3 minutes.
Yeah, and then we'll try and
we'll pause it. Yeah.
It's a long. Anyway, so I was saying, like, if I'm receiving something like that, dog, like, it could really be. This is probably me giving people free game, but
no, but it's branding 101.
It is branding. If you're doing something like that, dog, I feel like value over money.
There should be a value chain.
Value over money, but like, don't forget about the money side, dog. I mean, how are you keeping your customers? That same value is what's bringing you customers.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That value you're creating the next customer should be your biggest marketers are your.
And I was saying, like earlier when I was talking about how I learned, I don't know if I talked about it, but how I got to learn that we're actually not a business, but we're a community.
Yeah, you did mention it.
A friend of mine, I don't know what I was saying to him. He also runs a thrift store. And he was like, yo, I was just telling him, because like I said, I hyper-analyze myself. I hyper-analyze myself. So I was like, yo, dog, I've just been watching the podcast, and like, I just feel like there's so much room for improvement that I want to get into. And then he was like, yo, my dog. Oh wait, actually I'm lying. He was asking me, how's business going? And I was like, hey dog, we need to reevaluate. It's not going too good right now. Which was fine. At the time I was beating myself up.
Oh yeah.
Then I realized that it's only because we have like been pushing like content.
Oh,
but yeah. And then he was like, yo dog, don't ever doubt what you're doing. Like, legit. You're building a community. Because he literally compared me to him. He was like, yo, the way I'm running my business right now, I wish I could do what you're doing. He's running the business more like a business.
Like a business, like just customize and you walk out.
Just like that,
Yeah.
And then he was like, yo, don't ever doubt what you guys are doing. You guys are actually doing something that's like...
Yeah, I think the best businesses are community-based.
It's a community-based business. We've seen that in NFTs. Get into that.
Yeah, actually, let's get into NFTs now. But first, let's pause.
This thing first. Let's pause.
Yeah, we'll come back to
that. Get a 5-minute break.
So we're back.
Hey, but we forgot to refill the drinks, bro.
It's okay.
It's G.
It's okay. The drip will keep us quenched. So yeah, we've been talking about free laundry and how it's been going and how it's been it's been running.
Really, I think maybe this is gonna come like maybe at like the end of the video. But there's just so much that we could actually talk about. So
yeah,
this is literally just tip of the iceberg.
This is a tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg.
We can talk for hours.
Tip of the iceberg.
We can always talk for hours. So yeah, man, just make sure you check out Free Laundry on Twitter, on Instagram. Be sure to check out Thobo. This is not the end of the podcast, but I'm just passing it by. If you wanna hit him up, be sure to hit him up.
I'm not saying I'll reply. Not that I'm like a rude person, but I might not see it or I might forget.
Whenever you can.
But if you do want to hit me up about anything, except money, I don't have money. We
don't have money.
I don't have money.
Legit.
But anything like legit, hit me up.
Yeah, I wanted us to transition now to
NFTs, bro.
To NFTs, the crypto space.
The problem with NFTs now, you don't have to go and talk about blockchain.
But let's touch on the blockchain. Did I touch on the blockchain on an episode with you?
No, we have.
We have it.
Probably runway.
Oh yeah, I was on that.
But I wasn't. That one was at that time. That's when I was in G.
Yeah,
so,
at that time we didn't know much. Actually,
no, I did know much, but I was in G, so I wasn't like articulating myself.
Oh yeah. But if you want to check out the episode, I think I'll link it up.
Yeah.
So just check it out. But other than that, I think I'm giving you 2 minutes to summarize blockchain. Then afterwards we'll talk about NFT.
The thing is, you know how I'm holding a mic now. I'm a very descriptive person. I actually use my hands.
Yeah.
But how would I describe what a blockchain is? A blockchain is a database, bro. But I feel like let me just sum up the whole crypto thing, how I understand it.
Yeah.
So how crypto comes about, Bitcoin gets created. Bitcoin is a digital currency. In its essence, when Bitcoin was created, it was to annihilate the middleman between you and I.
If
I'm putting it in layman's terms, it was so that I can be able to send you something that says this is value.
This is value.
What can you give me?
A measure of value.
It's a measure of value.
Yeah.
So that's what I think Bitcoin was made for. But in order to run something like that, you need to have a track record.
Yeah, right? It has to have
So that's what a blockchain is.
Yes,
that's a blockchain. If I could push it down to a sentence, it's a track record.
Legit, it's like an account.
Actually, it took me a year. It took me a year of learning and understanding to come up with that sentence. I promise you. No, I promise you, though.
Wow.
I promise you.
I think it made sense the minute I watched like 2-3 videos. Okay, that's about it.
No. Like, you could understand, but like, if somebody's asking you,
it's very hard to like.
I'm actually about to blow your mind. Like, when I explain NFTs to you, you're gonna be like, what?
Okay, since we're talking about what the blockchain is, and we've basically touched on what Bitcoin is, because people have this thing of
Bitcoin is a scam.
Yeah, Bitcoin is a scam. That's one thing. Or they take the whole crypto bubble and put it under one umbrella of Bitcoin. But what people forget is Bitcoin is one cryptocurrency out of many. Yeah,
like I had said, like initially when Bitcoin was made, its sole purpose was to be a mode of exchange.
Yeah, that was
value
it.
Where nobody's interfering. It's just between you and I, right?
Store
and
value
how does that come about? Let me get a bit deeper into that. How does that come about? You hold a wallet, a digital wallet. I hold a digital wallet. I use your whatever addresses to send
wallet
crypto
address
to you. Yeah, so you send crypto to me.
Yeah.
And that's what's also linked to your blockchain. That's how we know what this nigga owns like this nigga owns that on the blockchain using your wallet.
Yes, and the thing
is, if I was to explain it as like a bank account, the blockchain is like the bank. It's the actual bank.
It's the bank.
And your wallet is your bank account. That's really what it is.
But the nice thing is everyone can see the blockchain. And everyone...
that's actually a very, very important point I missed.
It's decentralized.
So, yes, the essence of the blockchain was to take away that cloak that happens over transactions.
Yeah.
Like if we're all seeing humans work in a way like humans want to trust each other. So if something is open for all of us to see, I'm never going to be like, I'm thinking of big words that I never use small words. I'm never going to be like pushed to try and do some malicious intent.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it do still happen.
It does still
like,
happen.
We are human beings, we're intelligent, we evolve, but yeah, my brother always says
Hey,
those are the smartest people ever.
Smartest
Very
people
innovative. But yeah, I'm saying, so it was to annihilate things like banks, but still keep openness for everybody to see what the blockchain is. And then Bitcoin gave birth to other cryptocurrencies.
Yes.
You know, there's always has to be a start. And the second biggest one right now, which is like what started my crypto journey, Ethereum.
Man,
bro,
that's where I
promise you, dog, like first day I went on the Ethereum website, I was like, bro, something like this exists, dog. It was so deep, bro. It was so deep for me. I literally watched a playlist, dog, on Etheream. I watched a playlist on YouTube, like hours, dog, consuming. And then now it gets to, yo, I should learn how to program. Remember when I was telling you?
Oh, yeah.
That's where it came from.
Remember,
bro.
yeah.
That's
like,
where it
bro,
came
can
from.
I program?
I was like, bro, I can actually create stuff on this thing that is actually money.
Yeah, you can build on it. Yeah,
you can build on money. I was like, bro, that's like, I'm still gonna get into it. Like, yeah, like I feel like the last year, my journey with crypto has just been me learning and making all the mistakes I could actually possibly make. And I'm happy that I've done it in a year. People actually do that, and like it takes people like 3 years to proper learn. Like, yo, you do this, you don't.
How
do
does
that.
it work? Yeah.
Because that's the type of person. I'm an extremist, dog.
Yeah.
So best believe I'm going to like go through everything in a way like shorter time.
Yeah.
All the downfalls, I'm gonna go through them because now I'm a risk taker, dog.
Yeah.
I'm a big risk taker.
I think for someone who might want to learn crypto, especially for those that think crypto is a scam,
bro, please hit me up. Please.
Oh yeah, hit him up. But I'll also link some free resources.
Yeah,
below.
free resources. Yeah, that's actually important.
There's a book I think I recommend because it not only covers like certain coins, or it covers the whole crypto market, the whole crypto space as it is. It's called Token Economics.
Yeah.
So I'll link it down below. It's like I got it for free actually. The author published it for free, open source.
Yeah, remember what I said earlier? Let me take you back since I actually talked about Ethereum for a reason. Ethereum, it's also money. You can program the money. Like, I'm really dumbing it down, like I'm watering it down. So much. It's money that you can program.
The crypto bros could crucify you,
right?
but it's good to.
But it's money that you can program, and then in comes NFTs. What an NFT is, like, let's say there's a pen over here. There's a pen. Please hold this. I'm about to do this.
Away.
So let's say these two things. Just.
Let me hold for you.
So let's say these two things were NFTs, right?
Yeah.
Let me draw something just retarded on it. Stickman.
So sell it as an NFT.
Stickman. Yeah, let's say these are NFTs, right? When I'm looking at both of these are both pictures to me, right?
Yeah.
But who owns these pictures?
Currently, it's you.
No, like what goes to show that I own the picture?
Oh.
That's what an NFT.
That's what an NFT.
You see that once you ask that question, what goes to show that I own it? I could only say, I'll take a screenshot and then I own it, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I always see those.
But you don't actually own the intellectual property
behind it.
Yeah, that's what an NFT is. Think of an NFT this way: an NFT, if these things, both these things were Instagram accounts. This one right here that I'm holding has a name at the back. I'll explain why it has a name at the back in a few. This would be an Instagram account with a check. Yeah. And this would be just a regular
Insta.
What's a check used for?
It shows to authenticity, right?
Yeah. That's why I wrote your name back here.
Exactly, yeah.
That's correct. That's what an NFT is. It's just to like distinguish between who owns what.
Yes.
That's how I want to think of it.
Legit.
You see. So Katlego would probably be I want to go back to blockchain. Katlego would probably be like my wallet address, showing what I actually own this NFT.
And it lies in my wallet.
Yeah, it lies in now. That's what proves what I own this NFT, right? And then you can see this on the blockchain, right? So let me just expound a bit more on NFTs. Like, I've gotten to learn that like I always say, when you look at something, you need to look at its sole purpose. Like when it was created, what was it created for? And why am I saying that? Because we've seen that right now NFTs are just pump and dump schemes right now.
Man, so annoying.
It's only a
handful.
It's only a handful of projects that you can be like, okay, these projects are valuable, right? So it's hard to explain NFTs to someone when they see they are like, yo, I buy this picture today for like one puller, tomorrow's worth like 10,000 USD, like something crazy, dog, you know?
Yeah.
But you need to understand, like,
it's the project
NFTs,
behind it.
NFTs are actually collectibles. Like,
Yes.
NFTs branch into different things, but
primarily, I think.
Primarily they're collectibles, digital collectibles, you know? And they appeal to, like, I don't know why as humans we like hoarding stuff though. Like, we like
what designed that way to collect?
Yeah, like we show who we are through the things we collect, through the things we buy, through the things, you know.
Through what
like
we
right
know.
now I can show you my NFTs. I don't know how many I have, probably like 5, 6. But I can show them to you and you're gonna be like, damn, okay, this actually resonates with his personality.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what an NFT is, bro. It's literally just an extension of you. We buy stuff we're interested in. Like, if you take away the scams, you take away every other thing, you know? And I've also seen NFTs are being used to, like, raise money.
Yeah, I've seen that,
Bro, I thought of something so crazy, dog. Yo!
I was thinking about it, like...
You know what you can compare NFTs to? Like,
yeah.
I just mentioned that point of, like, raising money, right? Crypto is decentralized.
Legit, yeah.
Right? And I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, you know, when a place in Africa, like, we don't have a digital stock market. And I thought, I was like, bro, what if you use NFTs as your own stock market for, like, your company?
Like, sell NFTs or stock?
As a money, as a fundraiser.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they get it's an exchange, a proper exchange. They get something in return.
You feel me?
They can sell.
You feel me? I was just thinking of it.
Yeah.
Like, damn, and if you think about NFTs, they have like so much versatility.
They're so versatile, man.
Bro, NFTs are crazy.
That's what I found out. So versatile, and the NFT communities that I'm in, it's primarily photography.
I need to get into that, dog.
And
that's actually interesting. I'm a good photographer, dog. Like,
it really is, yeah. So, like, yeah, man, like the communities I'm in on Twitter mostly, and the spaces I try and enter and participate in, it's people.
And I got this guy into that. I was like, Mona, join the space.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you know about NFT photography? Get into it.
Yeah. When I got into it, I'm like, you know what? This is a group of people I kind of resonate with. One, some people don't want to print their work because it looks better on digital.
Happen on life if I'm in Botswana and Katlego can't afford my NFT. What am I doing with you, bruh?
Exactly.
Someone in the US can buy it. And how are they gonna get it? It's digital.
Yeah, it has to be digital.
Big brain moment, my boy.
So yeah, that's what came to my mind. I feel Wilson Ngoni should drop some NFTs. Do you know Wilson Ngoni?
Bro.
You know him?
Wait.
The guy, the artist dude who draws some
I'm thinking of something else.
crazy art, bro.
I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, actually, dog, I feel like
Let me show you Wilson Ngoni.
We should be not now.
I know.
What I'm saying.
Mona, you have to see this guy's art, man.
Hold this. Hey. Where is my phone? Hey, but let me touch.
Alright, we'll get into it later.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, I want Botswana artists to get into NFTs.
They should, man. I think they should.
Because, bro, there's so much money to be made there. Like, genuinely, it just takes you learning.
Yeah.
It takes you learning.
It takes you learning how it works. And once you learn how it works, you can see the potential and you map out the route for yourself.
I always hear this thing, hey, Botswana, really, bro, the world is a global village.
Bro,
that
we've reached that
phone,
stage.
right now we're shooting a podcast off the phone. That same phone you have in your, it's a resource on its own.
It is.
Like,
I keep saying.
You have, bro.
I keep saying, we are misusing the resources we have.
We are, bro. Like, we really are.
Or underutilizing them.
Underutilizing, dog.
But man,
like that, literally, dog. You probably think, well, hey, this guy stays for like 8 hours and he study. I don't study. I find interest, right? And then I watch content around that interest.
Yeah,
and that's how I learn. At that time, I don't realize that I'm actually learning. But because I'm a person who's like, I'm always like looking around to see, how did this guy actually create this level? I get to actually learn through that process and I actually get to be entertained at the same time.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to learn.
I'm saying this because, like, I want people to get into this mode of I hate school. Like I would put that out. I really hate school, but I love learning.
Yeah.
Hate school, or like I always say, school, great concept, place to learn. It just needs to evolve. That's all school needs to do. It just needs to evolve. But yeah, I hate school, but I love learning. You need to love learning, and you need to find a way, like, in that you will learn, and it's entertaining for you, so that it's easy on your mind.
Yeah,
so it's easy.
It should feel easy.
You know, because you're already doing uni, bro. Uni is tiring, dog. Like, uni is tiring, bro. There's so many, there's so much entertainment on the internet that, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you think? Let's say in the next 2-3, let me just say 2-3 years for now. What do you think the crypto space and the NFT space will be like in bots?
Bro, it's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big.
Like I told you right now, I have a couple of friends who are working on a project. You know, I personally feel like maybe within the next 3 to 6 months, I myself will now get into the NFT space. And the reason why I want to get into it is not just for me. It's so that I can now openly learn about the NFT space, and I'm actually involved in it.
Yeah.
And I'm selling. Yeah. Dealing with all of that. I'm learning about the marketing part of it. And then now I'll come and I'll be that go-to guy where you're like, okay, I want to start this. Bro, I have big brain. I promise you. Bro, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's a good way to. Yeah.
You'll come to me and you'll be like, yo, and I'm going to be like, Mr.
Patela.
It's funny to say that now, but then obviously that money, I want to use it in a way that I'm able now to have so much resources that I can teach multitudes of people, bro. Like, multitudes of people about crypto, because that's how passionate I am about it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm generally like passionate about personal finance.
I think crypto is a good potential.
Crypto, if you think about crypto well, crypto works better for like, especially, I don't want to politics, but African countries. If you think about it, because
that's what came to my mind when I first started. I'm like, this is what Africa needed.
Nigga, we need blockchain.
I didn't need to think about it too long. I was like,
like, you see, if Botswana somehow just decide, well, you know what? Because right now I'm gonna say this because I don't like FNB Bank. I don't like FNB Bank. Like, genuinely
test the Botswana banks.
Dog, fix your services,
please.
But if Botswana get to a point where we're like, yo, dog, we're tired of these banks treating us this way, and we start exchanging value in crypto, who's gonna say what to us?
The thing is, John, I don't like about these banks. First of all, they're not even Botswana banks. We don't have a bank that's really Botswana. Bank ABC is not so Botswana.
I think they got bought by Access. Actually, another thing that you asked me. Yeah. You asked me, where do I see our crypto? I feel like Access Bank, I haven't really gotten into them to study them. But I feel like we're going to get to a point where we're seeing banks like Access Bank actually getting into crypto.
Regulating them.
Yeah. I know crypto is going to be regulated globally, maybe within the next year or two.
I think
then maybe it'll come to us within like 5 years. But 5 years, by that point now, we will be exchanging crypto personally.
Yeah, I think we need crypto regulation. Well, we do.
No, but it'll be healthy.
It'll be healthy. But like I said, man, Botswana banks are just so... They're annoying. They're not terrible. They're just annoying. Bro. And I think it's also because...
let me openly say that we're only biased because we were in a place where banks were really convenient.
We saw the bank...
It's not just us saying, banks are... No.
I haven't talked about the banking in Russia, but now I think it's time to talk about the banking
in Russia. Is actually...
You know what? Let's save it for another episode. Yeah, but...
Let's just finish off with that.
This is part 1. You check it out in part 2. But yeah... I think I like the NFT space in general, and I think it has potential for Botswana. One, for Botswana artists, because we have too many talented people.
Too many. That's my journey, though. As a creative, my journey is to unravel a creative.
So we've got to put these people on the map, man. They've got to put their names on the map. They could do something for
But it has to start with someone.
So I guess we have
don't know what I am going to say.
Yeah, so we also have to be pioneers of the whole space.
Yeah, bro.
But take time and learn about it. And this episode is coming to an end. Do you have any final words? Let's say What would you want to advise the next Botswana?
Next Botswana, bro, learn. I'm not gonna say much. I already speak a lot, but I'm just gonna say learn, dog.
Yeah.
Learn openly. Learn when people speak. Learn, listen, bro. Like, listen. Don't be envious, dog. Like, we're so envious towards each other, bro. Like, it's not a good thing to be envious.
It's really not good.
It closes you off to so many opportunities, dog.
Yeah.
Closes you off to so many opportunities. And I recently, I didn't talk about that. I don't know what I'm talking about at the end, but we talked about it in passing. But
yeah,
I just recently created a channel of my own. And the reason why I thought it was important to do that is because I want to experiment with it. Because I have a dream, bro. I want to be, if I'm not the person to bring YouTube headquarters here, I'm talking about it should be a collective of us bringing YouTube headquarters to Botswana.
Yeah.
Because why are we not making money off of YouTube, dog?
Legit. We've reached that. I think we've reached.
No, I think there's a spark. There's a niche. It's still a niche.
Yeah.
But that's what's important, man.
Yeah.
Tupac said it. He sparked it in someone. Somebody sparked it in the creatives who are here now. I feel like I want to be part of that. I want to be part of that journey.
Yeah.
Just to say I was there.
I was there.
I don't want the money will come, yes. It'll be nice, yes. Get nice cars, yes. But I just want, I'm a simple guy. I just wanted to say,
you want to be part of the journey.
I was part of that journey.
Yeah.
When we brought YouTube to Botswana, I want to be part of that. Bro.
Yeah. That's good, man.
That's all I'm saying. My creative journey is to work with people so that we can work towards a common goal, bro.
Legit.
You know, so we take our country to a better place.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that was episode 8 of Engineer Thoughts with the Soul Engineer and Thobo Sethibe.
Bro.
So be sure to check us out. Be sure to check him out on his Facebook, on his Insta.
On his Facebook.
What?
There's a funny story. But
okay, be sure to check him out on his Insta and on his Twitter. I'm sure you'll be there. Be sure to check out Free Laundry, and I'll make sure I'll upload all the resources.
I feel like
I'll
you're the one person who's been able to sit me down for like an hour plus and actually get a conversation out of me, because I could be here, we're having a conversation right now, then all of a sudden I stop talking to you. And you check, what am I doing? I'm on YouTube.
Yeah,
I'm watching something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you gave me that time. So,
yeah, bro. No, it's actually because, bro, I've been like, the reason why I actually start stuff on my own is because I want to create platforms that I want to see. You know, so that's why I'm able to like, yo, I haven't brought you to my house, dog. Like,
legit. Thanks for having me.
Look, like, it's only because I know, like, we're friends. Besides us being friends, like, I'm actually enjoying. I enjoy talking about things that I'm passionate about.
Yeah, definitely. You know? Yeah.
Funny thing, I feel like, you know, I actually got this perspective. I think a few days ago. Yeah. Because I'd watch myself and I realized that I struggle with my speech sometimes, but it's only because I think fast. And then I realized, I think I was just watching the vlog I was watching. I was like, it's actually interesting to watch somebody who kind of struggles with their speech, because you're like, okay, what are you gonna say next? and legit, you're like, I actually need to pay close attention. Yeah. That is why I chose vlogging. I was like, wait, let me not go with something that's actually me. I feel like vlogging is like very versatile, bro. Like you can do anything while you're vlogging. Yeah, you can. You know, so if I am at all like struggling with my speech, I'm gonna clip it. Clip it, jump to another cut, shoot something else. I'm holding your attention. Bro, I'm Big Braid. Welcome to Katla's channel. Thank you for having me. We are, boy.
Let's finish it. Anyways, man, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Be sure to check us out, and peace. Bro, stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and comment.
If you're watching this and not subscribing,
this sounds goofy, but please, it helps.
It really helps the algorithm, and it helps you.
Just giving a thumbs up, sharing. If you don't want to, at least like, so that the video gets recognized.
Exactly. Anyways, see you guys. We're out.
Yeah, boy.